Are you thinking of potentially moving to Henderson, Nevada, and you're wondering if it's worth it? Well, on this video, I'm going to walk you through some pros and cons of living in Henderson. Hi, I'm Rivlin with the Rivlin Group, and on this channel, we talk about how we know Henderson. So if you're into that, go ahead and click subscribe above or below or wherever you may find that subscribe button. But subscribe to this channel. We're going to bring you some great information about the Henderson, Nevada area. So some of the pros are that we have a very central airport. You don't have to drive for hours and hours or miles and miles to get to the airport. It's really easy to go. We have this great international airport as well. And from any area in Henderson, you're going to drive from about 10 to maybe 25 minutes to get to the airport. In addition to the airport being so close, we are in an area that has a lot of things surrounding it. With just 3.5 hours by car, you could be at the beach in California, right outside of LA. Another hour and you're in San Diego. You can go down to Phoenix, or if you like to get into recreation, we have some of the world's best recreation right outside our doorstep with Zion and Bryce Canyon in Utah. We're also very close to Salt Lake City, so for the skiers out there, like me, you can get out there and start skiing to your heart's content. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the weather. Did you know that Nevada and the Las Vegas area has 294 days of sunshine? We get less than 8 inches of rain per year. So if you like that intake of vitamin D, you're going to love it here. So I told you that I was going to tell you about the pros and the cons. So the cons to the weather are, well, we can have days where it's nearing 120 degrees. You ever feel like you're in an oven, or you put the window down on the car and it's a hair dryer in your face? Yeah, that happens here. The good news is I've been here for 27 years and I haven't melted yet. No, but seriously, the good news is that pretty much all of us have air-conditioned homes, air-conditioned cars, and air-conditioned offices. So you get to be out in that heat as much or as little as you want or need to. So let's talk about the cost of living. So did you know that Nevada has no state income tax? For many of you that are thinking about relocating from places like California or otherwise, that's going to be an immediate savings of over 10%. In addition, housing costs are quite low. The median house in Henderson, Nevada is about $360,000. In Las Vegas, it's about $310,000 to $320,000 at this point. So one of the cons to the cost of living is you have so much extra money in your pocket that you might be compelled to go to a casino and try your luck. Don't do that unless you really have fun at the casinos, then enjoy your time. And talk about entertainment. As I mentioned earlier, Las Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world, and Henderson is its sister city suburb. So you are a stone's throw away from all of the glitz and glamour of the Las Vegas Strip. So we've got entertainment galore, from concerts and shows to magicians and hypnotists, to just about everything that you could think of under the sun, including that wonderful show at the Bellagio Fountains. And then as for your recreational entertainment, we are in such an area of recreation. We have Bootleg Canyon, which is ranked one of the top 5 areas to mountain bike in the entire country. There is some very rough terrain as well as some easy trails to learn on. In addition to that, if you're like me and like to climb rocks because you like putting your life in balance on an 8mm rope, then there is an abundant amount of rock climbing as well as canyoneering. For those of you that know what canyoneering is, it's where you approach from the top of the mountain and rappel in. It's awesome because there's some areas that climbers can't even get to, so you're one of the few that's ever seen some of these areas. We've got Lake Mead for you to go boating or jet skiing or just having a day out by the lake. And we have the hot springs. You can go down to some of the hot springs as well as so many of the trails and hikes. So it's really fantastic out here when it comes to entertainment and recreation. I honestly don't see a con to recreation. There's almost nothing that you can't find here. We have some city and urban life, the arts district, and as I mentioned, all the recreation that you could ever imagine. So the lifestyle here does have somewhat of a fast pace to it, but not like New York City or Chicago, but it's got a faster pace than some rural farm towns. It's also somewhat laid back, and you see a lot of people just driving around in their convertibles, or like me, a Jeep without the top on, and just having a really, really good time out in this beautiful weather. There are actually 64 parks, over 1,300 acres in Henderson alone. There are 180 miles of walking and biking trails that are part of the city. So it is, once again, fantastic for outdoor exercise, recreation, just walking around and getting those juices flowing, getting that heart rate pumping, and keeping you in shape. Well, we hope this video has given you some great insights on whether or not it's worth it for you to move to Henderson, Nevada. If there's any questions that you have, anything that I haven't answered at all, please comment below. I'd be happy to reach back out to you, or you can contact me directly at 702-219-2000 or via email at alex@therivlingroup.com. I really look forward to hearing from you, and I'm hoping that you might join us and be a new resident of Henderson. And please don't forget to subscribe above or below, wherever that may be for you. And we'd really love to see you back for some of our other videos where we're going to go into more detail on some of the neighborhoods and benefits of Henderson, Nevada. See you soon.